I worked at Disney for a couple months, and I loved every moment of it. It was an amazing work environment. I got free tickets to go to the parks. I even got to work alongside Mickey, and I got caught drinking on the job, which we'll get into later, because that wasn't even the craziest thing that happened to me while I was working here. Let's talk about how I managed to even get hired at Disney. Allegedly, of course. I seen an application on Handshake titled Disney College Program, which sparked my interest, because I had never seen a Disney application anywhere. I thought you had to know somebody to get the job. Turns out, they'll just hire anybody human. Shit, they hired me. The interview was over the phone, and it was a trash interview. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I explicitly remember me saying,
I would prefer not to work in the food and beverage department.
The woman who was interviewing me told me that I won't know what department I'll be working in until I accept the offer. What type of backward shit is that? Even with this interesting hiring system they got, I decided to accept the offer anyway. Why I did that, you ask? The lease for my current apartment was about to end. Moving into the Disney College Program would save me some money. When I accepted the offer, of course my position said Food and Beverage Associate at Epcot. I was kind of disappointed when I seen this, but at the same time, kind of excited. I mean, I'm about to be working and living at Disney, the place where dreams come true. So I packed my bags, drove my happy ass up to Disney, and I got settled in, man. Then orientation started. The rose-tinted glasses were immediately removed when I had to sit through hours and hours and hours of orientations for this job. This shit genuinely took like 2 weeks. We wasn't talking about shit during these as well. Just about the entire history of Walt Disney World. About how important customer satisfaction is and other corporate mumbo jumbo you and I don't give a fuck about. I was damn near falling asleep during these orientations. They had the rooms at like -40 degrees. That wasn't helping. Which, to be honest, I think I would have rather slept there than in my room. I got a twin-size mattress waiting for me, 2 millimeters away from my roommate, with a divider between the beds. 1 bathroom as well. I'm not bullshitting you. As soon as I get up, I'm in the face of a random nigga I just met today. This shit was like a jail cell. After wrapping my brain around this reality that I'm about to be stuck in for the next couple months, I then find out half of my paycheck will be deducted to pay the rent. No. I have no say in the matter. So I'm already getting taxed by the government. Now Mickey is taking a percentage off the top. Like, gang, this shit was fried from the beginning. I should have gone home after this. But nah, I woke up the next day driving through that lovely Disney traffic with a smile on my face. Ready for work, which I should really say ready for cardio. You will be walking long distances in that hot ass sun almost every day.
All day, nigga.
As an Epcot Festival's intern, you're pretty much a fast food floater. You get scheduled to different kiosks in locations that sell different types of food around the world, they call it. So you gotta remember multiple food items each of these places has, which is just amazing. There's 3 positions you have as a fast food Disney employee. Filler, which is where you pretty much just make drinks, alcoholic beverages, things of that nature. Cashier, nigga, where you cashier. And expo, which is my personal favorite. This is where you call out the orders for the fillers to prepare. Talking about some 30 pickle shakes all day. Yes, we had a pickle shake on the menu. Don't get me started on these foreign-ass wine and food names they had. I'm about a ceviche or a yalambur. I still don't know how to say it. I just started calling these shit C's and Y's. Let me get 5 C's all day. Let me get 2 Y's all day. You better not forget to say all day after this. Better not. I didn't really like doing this. I'm a grown-ass man, so when I yell, it don't sound Disney-like, unless I'm yelling in the joking manner. Also, I just fucking sucked at the job, I'm gonna be honest. All these orders piling in, there's no system, no screen for me to look at. It's just customers handing you their receipts from all sides and angles, piling up on top of you like you in a mosh pit. It's just too overwhelming at times.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
I remember consistently having to tell customers to back the fuck out, bitch. You all in my area. Move, my nigga. So yeah, Expo didn't go too well for me, man. But I'd rather be on Expo than be inside them hot-ass kiosks making drinks in close quarters. They had like 5 niggas in this little-ass box. Everybody is like this. When I'm sliding past niggas, our asses are rubbing against each other. I feel like I'm in hell because these hot ass fryers are steaming right on my back, in the back of my neck. I'm coughing up the seasoning from the fries. I can't hear myself think because of this loud ass fan. That's about the size of my head, but it's not doing shit for me. It blows hot air. I'm already stressed out as soon as I'm walking in the job because niggas got us with our shirts tucked in. This weak ass hat that is required to wear. So I gotta put my hair in a ponytail every morning. In this heavy ass fanny pack and water bottle on my waist, weighing my belt down. I came in one day with a hat that I was told I could wear in the costuming department. I got the hat right here, matter of fact, after I get done walking my marathon to the kiosk I'm scheduled for the day. One of the supervisors questioned me like I was on trial or something for murder. He talking about what are you doing wearing that hat? I'm like, nigga, why are you talking to me like this for one? And two, this is the hat I got from the costuming department. They told me I could wear this. You get what I'm saying? No. I then got introduced to the point system of Disney, which is where if you're a minute late, you get half a point on your card. If you call out, that's a whole point. And if you even dare, no call, no show, that's 5 points right there. Pack your bags, you will be escorted off Disney property with the quickness. I also got a point for getting COVID. Yes, I got COVID the first week I moved my happy ass to Disney. Before I went to the doctor, I thought I just lost my voice, which I came into work to explain this. Nigga said, nah, fuck that. It still gave me a point. Said I needed a doctor's note to not get deducted for missing work. Niggas is punishing me for this Disney air giving me COVID. That's what we doing? This set the tone for the rest of my experience working at Disney. And to top all of this bullshit off, I have to call a supervisor on a work phone to use the goddamn bathroom like we in high school. The only thing that kept me sane were the cool coworkers, emphasis on cool, and the funny customer interactions. Since there were so many people in the Disney college program, if you were on Expo, you pretty much weren't actually doing any work, especially if you wasn't busy. So if you were on cashier or filler, you just chatting and lollygagging all day. I'm not gonna lie to you. People were very friendly here, feeding on their partners from back home, going to the parks with each other after work, and cracking in the infamous STD hot tub. Yeah, I'm not joking. This is a real thing. We even had a group chat, which was originally for trading shifts, but then turned into niggas yapping about their work day, talking about which boss is a biatch, complaining about working 8 days in a row, which is crazy, and even beefing with other coworkers in this chat. Had to put that bit on mute the first day. I can confidently say though, this job created some of the most funniest work days of my life. I specifically remember this one day working at the Australia kiosk. It was busy as fuck, but I was cooling though because I was on filler. I was with some coworkers that I was well acquainted with as well. We was having a blast, genuinely cackling and shit right in front of the hangry customers. What really set this off is when one of the expos said 8 lambs all day while the chefs were drowning, and I just shouted bah, off instinct. This shit was crazy looking back, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely was just cheesing right in front of the customers, right? It was mad as fuck waiting on their food. One of the chefs said, y'all just gonna have to wait. It's only 2 of us back here working. Shit had me crying. Nigga was serious as fuck. He was not trolling when he said this. Now, up until this point, majority of this video, I've been cracking down on Disney. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting on my ass right quick because I wasn't the best employee. Remember when I said I got caught drinking on the job? Yeah, it's time to explain this one. This day was starting off pretty amazing. I was in that bed chatting, laughing, cooling. It was all good. But of course, I had to go ahead and fuck it up. Epcot has this thing called tastings or whatever. It's pretty much where employees can have a sample of the food and drinks on the menu with the boss's approval, of course. At the end of the day, the cool supervisor told me that the chefs could have a shot of this pina colada drink we had. I don't know what happened to my ears or my brain, but I was most definitely convinced that she said me and the chefs. Oh my God, how wrong was I? So one of my coworkers saw me with the drink and said, yeah, bro, I'm positive you have to get approved to drink one of those. My silly ass said,
yeah, she did approve me to drink this.
Then somebody else said, I'm pretty sure she just said the chefs. I'm like, fuck. I started second guessing myself, thinking like, yeah, maybe she didn't say that. So I just poured the drink out like nothing happened. No. It was too late then. The supervisor came back to the kiosk and pressed me immediately. She was like, why did I see you drink the pina colada and pour it out? I tried to explain to her that I thought she said I could have the drink and it was an honest mistake. I even tried to show her my ID. Yeah, She was not going for that at all. She then said, I clearly said yes to chefs. If one of my bosses asks about this, I'm not defending you. I'm not losing my job over this.
Fuck that.
At the time, I was thinking, I never asked you to do that, and how would me drinking on the job get you fired? But these were just all thoughts that stayed inside my head. So I pretty much just got chewed out in front of her, and everybody was watching me. I just sat there like a deer in headlights. She was pretty embarrassing, not gonna lie.
Look at this nigga, man. He's about to cry, bro.
It was a pretty awkward close. I genuinely thought I was gonna be fired the next day. I started getting a head start on packing, then came into work the next day. About 15 minutes into the shift, one of the main bosses called me over. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fried. But nah, he just gave me a disciplinary point and I just went on about my business. Apparently this was the talk of the town because I noticed when I walked in, niggas was staring at me like I just committed treason. After this day, I was on thin ice, but really I was before. I was consistently coming in late, taking long ass lunches, trolling on the job. I'll show you this shit like an experience, really. A 6-month side quest. No bullshit. My time at Disney was inevitably coming to a close. What really damn near forced me out was being switched departments. I was not feeling this job at all, I'm not gonna lie. After the first day, I was thinking about leaving, going back home. Only reason I did not leave that day was because I had a Disney trip planned a couple weeks in advance. So I had to stick it out. But as soon as that shit was over, I'm getting the fuck out. That's exactly what I did. Went on a trip with the fam to Magic Kingdom, had a great time. Then I took my black ass home. Also, my car battery died the day before this. Mickey was not trying to let me leave at all. Trying to hold me hostage, bro. So, would I do the Disney college program again? I probably would, to be honest. If I had my own room, all my money went into my bank account. And if I worked in anything except for food and beverage. At least I get fired for drinking that pina colada. I don't even drink. That shit was good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.